If you've been playing Project Zomboid for a while now, combat might already be second nature to you. But for beginners, even a single zombie can be a serious threat, especially the first time you encounter them.
Finally, I'm about to kill my first zombie.
If you're a beginner, today is your lucky day, because you are going to learn things that will make you so good at fighting zombies that the vanilla game is going to become boring to you. Let's begin by learning the most important concept you need to master, and that is managing your distance. The damage you deal to zombies depends on how far away you are from them. Attacking from your weapon's maximum range results in dealing significantly more damage compared to when you're attacking from a shorter distance. This means you will be able to kill zombies much faster and with less effort. But that's not all. By staying at max distance, you will also be earning more XP. This is because XP gain is directly linked to the amount of damage that is dealt. So by dealing more damage, you are also earning more experience. Different weapons have their different ranges. So to become familiar with a particular weapon's range, pay attention to its maximum distance whenever you attack. Over time, you will get used to its range without having to think about it, and maintaining the perfect distance will become muscle memory to you. The final obvious advantage to maintaining your distance is that the further away you are, the less likely it is for zombies to be able to grab you. So keep this concept in mind during every confrontation, and you'll find yourself slowly becoming better at the game. One last thing you need to know, though, is that managing your distance is so much easier if you have a high nimble skill. So choosing traits that give you levels in nimble, such as gymnast, is one of the best investments for the early game. Another amazing investment is starting a Project Zomboid server for you and your friends with the best server host on the market, Pine Hosting. With Pine Hosting, you can create a server in minutes and enjoy high-performance gameplay. Their user-friendly panel makes setup super easy, and they offer global locations with DDoS protection for optimal and secure gameplay. Plus, they have affordable prices for such a premium service. Do you want mods? Their workshop installer makes it a breeze. Do you already have a server? They'll personally help you move it from another host. And it's not just Project Zomboid. They host a wide range of games from Minecraft to Rust and more. Get 30% off with code SWADE. Use the link in the description so that I can finally buy my children their first meal of the week. Now, back to the video. Now that you know the importance of properly maintaining your distance, it's time for you to learn the next essential concept, which is choosing the right battle location. The best location for fighting in general is outside. If you can help it, never ever fight indoors, because it is unnecessarily dangerous. The restricted space makes maneuvering difficult, especially when facing multiple zombies. It limits your ability to dodge and escape, making you vulnerable to being overwhelmed. So you should always lead the zombies outside first, before you start engaging them. The open space gives you more room to move, strategize, and avoid being cornered. But simply saying outdoors as the best location for fighting is a very vague answer. So to be more specific, the absolute best place for combat is in an area with tall fences nearby. Tall fences provide a safe and strategic escape route that you can jump over to put a barrier between you and the zombies. Fighting with one of these barriers nearby will give you a safe place to rest anytime you run out of stamina. This is important because exhaustion is one of the biggest obstacles when it comes to clearing a large number of zombies. Becoming exhausted severely impacts your combat ability, decreasing your damage by up to 80%, turning your attacks into nothing more than aggressive tickles. So whenever you're planning to clear a horde, you should first lead them to the nearest tall fences before you start obliterating them. Whenever you're exhausted, just jump over the fence and sit on the ground until you're fully rested. After that, you can quickly get back into action, then just rinse and repeat. You can look for places with tall fences anywhere on the map by using the Zomboid map website. However, if you cannot find any convenient location nearby, then a location with short fences will have to do. Although this isn't nearly as optimal as their taller counterparts, short kings still have their value. I talk about this in more depth in my Truth About Hordes video, but basically, fences will help you clear zombies faster, because you can usually one-shot them after they fall to the ground. Just be wary of the lunging zombie, because they have a thing for feet. So, just to recap, always choose outdoor areas for fighting zombies to ensure lots of maneuvering space. And the best combat locations are those with tall fences nearby, as they provide a place to rest when exhausted. If tall fences aren't available, short fences can still be helpful by tripping zombies for quick, efficient kills. Leading zombies to these locations helps manage your stamina and improves combat effectiveness. Let's now move on to the third and final concept. This concept is something that I haven't really seen other people talk about, probably because it's common sense to most advanced players. However, something that beginners might not know about is proper positioning. The first thing you should prioritize when fighting multiple zombies is to have them all within a single line of sight, because usually zombies will be coming at you from every direction, and a lot of deaths occur when a zombie suddenly doggy styles you from behind while you are fighting. So to avoid getting your cheeks clapped before you even engage in combat, you should see to it that all the zombies you're planning on fighting are bundled together in a single group. This way, you significantly decrease the chances of getting flanked from other directions. So after you've gotten the horde to be tightly packed, the best way to fight them is by adjusting them into a pyramid formation. Or better yet, a straight line. Just make sure that there is only one zombie at the tip of the horde. With this formation, you will be able to attack the tip with relative ease and safety. Because normally, when you fight a group of zombies, they are going to be side by side with each other, making it much more dangerous, since the zombies beside your target can grab you whenever you attack. So for you to adjust a horde's formation consistently, just let them chase you for a few seconds, and they will naturally form a pyramid, since the zombie closest to you will move faster than the others. Once they're in formation, that is when you can start attacking the tip of the pyramid. This isn't a game-changing strategy by any means, but it is one of the safer methods of combat. So let's now move on to the final technique when it comes to positioning. If you've noticed throughout the video, most of the things I've been teaching you have been related to fighting hordes or large numbers of zombies. But this next technique, however, is for fighting a small group of Zeds. The technique I'm talking about is when you step on zombies that have fallen to the ground to keep them from standing up. This technique is particularly useful in the early stages of the game, since you probably won't have decent weapons yet, and fighting multiple zombies could take a while. Whenever you manage to knock a zombie down, step on it to keep it on the ground, while you continue fighting the other zombies. If you want to take it a step further, you can even stack up multiple zombies on top of each other, and stop all of them from standing back up. Though I have to warn you that this method is a little dangerous, since it takes some getting used to. But once you've mastered this technique, you will be able to quickly kill any small group of zombies, even without any weapons. If you manage to master all the concepts and techniques that I talked about in this video, I want to apologize to you, because the game will no longer be as fun as it used to be, since zombies will no longer be a threat to you anymore. I also want to let all the viewers know that the support of the lovely Patreon members and the amazing sponsor of this video is the reason this channel is still alive. You guys make me very hard. See you guys on the next video.